2 years ago, John shared a request from his son, Henry, for a video with dragons and dinosaurs fighting bad guys, with scary parts but not too many scary parts.
We took him up on that request and made a video about a group of dragons and dinosaurs who teamed up in an epic battle to stop a group of bad guys from their evil plan of increasing world suck.
In the end, all the bad guys were rounded up and sent to Azkaban prison until they could remember to be awesome.
To our delight, Henry enjoyed it, as did other Nerdfighters.
We had so much fun making it that we made a sequel 5 months later, and that follow-up video is the one that we're going to be sharing with you today.
DFTBA.
We hope you enjoy.
And without further ado, here is Dragons and Dinosaurs, the Bad Guys Strike Back. Long ago, on a magical island in the middle of the North Sea, there was a massive penitentiary known as Azkaban Prison.
Trapped within the walls of Azkaban, there was a certain group of bad guys who were plotting their revenge.
I hate this place.
Complained Bellatrix.
I can barely keep the misery off my face,
Curse those dinosaurs and dragons who interrupted our quest to increase world suck.
said Loki.
Let's face it, they'll only free us if we remember to be awesome, and there's no way that's going to happen.
Lamented Lucius. If they don't free us, we're just going to have to escape. Escape from Azkaban, the other villains exclaimed incredulously.
If anyone can do it, it's us. We're the most fearsome and unstoppable team of bad guys the world has ever known. Darth Vader, use the Force to summon our weapons.
Yes, my lord. Grab your weapons and let's get out of here. Our time in this prison is up,
But sir,
said Ursula.
we've only been in here for 5 months and we are sentenced for infinity.
You know what, said Splinkler? Some infinities are bigger than other infinities. Bombardia!
One by one, the bad guys escaped safely into the ocean, continuing their eventual mission of spreading world suck once again.
Meanwhile, the dinosaurs were happily reading books with some of their new dragon friends.
Their recent success in the great battle of dragons and dinosaurs has restored peace and happiness in the universe, and they were making progress in their life goal of increasing world awesome.
Rex finished his book and went to the library to get another one.
Rex was minding his own business, journeying across the Patagonian desert on his way to the library when he came across several bad guys.
French the llama!
Exclaimed Rex.
I thought you guys were locked up in Azkaban. No one can escape from there. It's inconceivable.
Well, we're the exception, like the Mongols.
What do you have there, little dinosaur? A book?
Yeah, it's a really good one, too. If you want to borrow it, it's so jokes. I think you'd...
We don't like reading books.
We're not nerds like you.
Nerd.
You are too enthusiastic about the miracle of human consciousness.
Back at home, the Nerdfighter alarm went off and the dinos and dragons sprang into action. Are you okay, Rex?
Asked the Velociraptor.
Yes.
Said Rex.
It was strange. The bad guys seemed upset, but they just sounded like they were complimenting me.
Back at home, the dinosaurs and dragons worked together to come up with a plan at the Grand Council meeting.
I'm kind of freaking out.
Said the Green Dragon.
What the heck is this all about?
The bad guys are back and they're hungry for revenge, said the Triceratops. Their evil is spreading faster than tiny chicken's disease. They'll Warner Chilcot the whole universe with world suck unless we stop them first.
Which is why we have to take immediate action.
Added Spyro the Skylander Dragon.
Faster than a peep into the mouth of Kurt the punk rock Nerdfighter.
Last time, we defeated them with the power of teamwork.
Said the small T-Rex.
This time, we need an even bigger team of awesome, as unstoppable as AFC Wimbledon and Liverpool combined. Okay?
The dinosaurs responded in unison, and the meeting was adjourned.
Using the magical power of social media, the dinosaurs and dragons recruited an awesome army of Nerdfighters.
A few days later, on the side of a huge volcano, the bad guys were about to execute their new evil plan to destroy all of YouTube.
Now there will be no more Crash Course, Sideshow, or Project for Awesome!
Luckily, the Nerdfighter army arrived to save the day.
Stop right there, bad guys!
We'll save you, YouTube!
Attack!
The bad guys charged down the hill and the battle had begun. Lots of good guys had been recruited for the battle, including Yoda, Hagrid, President Chewbacca, Batman, who was very controversial, an Ewok, and even the Yeti.
Suddenly, the bad guys unleashed their secret weapon. It was Ursula, the giant squid of anger.
It was like a hurricane while everyone else was just a drizzle.
It grabbed hold of the Velociraptor.
Luckily, the Dragons and Dinosaurs had a secret weapon of their own. It was a puppy-sized elephant.
The bad guys stared in awe, taken back by the adorableness of the little elephant.
The Velociraptor was saved.
While the bad guys were distracted, the Nerdfighter army slipped away. Soon the bad guys were surrounded and forced to surrender.
The Dragons and Dinosaurs thanked the other Nerdfighters for their help and turned their attention to bringing justice to the villains.
Now what are we gonna do?
Asked the Velociraptor.
Last time, we sentenced them to an infinity in Azkaban, or until they remembered to be awesome, and they just escaped.
I have an idea,
Said Brooke the nerd-fighting dragon. She whispered her idea to the others, and they all agreed it was brilliant.
The Dragons and Dinosaurs worked together to create a time machine made of awesome.
What are they doing?
Voldemort wondered fearfully. Finally, the Dragons and Dinosaurs gathered before the bad guys and broke the news.
Maybe you can't remember to be awesome because you were never taught how.
Said the Stegosaurus.
So we are all going back in time to when you were all babies.
Said the Green Dragon.
Then we are transporting you all to a special place on a mountain in Tibet where you will all be raised with love and care.
Said the Velociraptor.
No, not the evil baby orphanage!
Yes, the evil baby orphanage, Rex confirmed. With luck, the next time we see you, you'll be fighting World Suck by our side.
With that, the Dragons and Dinosaurs climbed into the time machine, embarking on a journey to rewrite the past for the good of the future.